Oh boy. Hello guys, welcome back to this video. Long time no see. Hi. Sorry, let me move things. Anyways, for this video, I'm gonna be doing a 2023 reading wrap up because I was away visiting my family in Florida, so I didn't have time to film this video. But now that I'm back home, I arrived today. I can finally sit down and film this. I haven't posted much on YouTube. I'm sorry about that, but like I said, I've been visiting family and things like that. But anyways, this is my reading wrap up. I've read 10 books in 2023. I started reading mid September, so yeah, that's why I don't have a lot. But for this year, 2024, my reading goal is 24 books for 2024, and I already read 2 books. So yeah. Anyways, stay tuned till the end of January when I do my January wrap up. Stay tuned. You get to hear about all of the books I read, how many, and what I think of them. So stay tuned till the end of January for that. Anyways, guys, today we're gonna talk about the 2023 wrap up. I know it's January 2024. Like I said, I didn't have time. I was away visiting family, and I didn't have all my books with me. I have them in my house, and I was visiting my brother. I didn't have all the books with me. I only had some books I bought. But anyways, yeah, let's stop rambling. So let's get on to the video. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, give this video a humongous thumbs up. Subscribe down below so you can be part of the hashtag Shanty Squad. Comment down below hashtag Shanty Squad so you can be part of my next shout out. Turn on your hashtag post notifications and when any of my videos. Follow my socials. They will be somewhere in the screen. And yeah, guys, let's get on with the video. So, guys, I have here with me. Let me move this out of the way. But I have here with me. I have my reading journal. So here I have the books I've read, my reviews, and what I think of them and whatnot. So since I'm using my phone to film and I cannot pop up my Goodreads, I'm gonna use this instead to see my reviews on the book I've read, and I can tell you guys a little bit more about the books I've read. Because, like I said, I'm using my phone to film, so I cannot pop up my Goodreads. So I have this physical, like, reading journal. So basically, it's where I log in all the books, and I have my reviews and my things of that nature. So, guys, the first book I'm gonna talk about. Okay, so this is the first book. So the first book I read this year is I have them in the order that I read them. I have the books in the, oh my gosh. I have the books in the order that I read them. So the first book I'm gonna talk about is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. So I gave that book was recommended by Netflix. So basically, I read that book because I wanted to see that on Netflix. There was a TV show, or there is a TV show on Netflix, and I wanted to see it so badly. So that's why I started reading the book. So I wanted to see a TV show, and I was like, I'm gonna read the book and then I'll see the TV show because I don't want to spoil it for myself. I don't want to spoil it, so I'll just read the book and then watch the TV show, which I did. And the TV show, I haven't finished it yet, but it's good. Anyways, let let's hope this video is not too long and I don't ramble on and on. I'll try to make it as short as possible, you know, so it's easier for me to edit. But anyways, yeah, like I said, One of Us is Lying. My rating for One of Us is Lying is the main basically. So the baby four, what happens with Simon, he ends up being dead, whatever, blah blah blah. you know Anyways, the book was good. It took me, I'm reading off of my notes. Anyways, the book was good. It kept me on my feet. 5 out of 5 stars. Would recommend. 10 out of 10 for sure. I would recommend the book. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. Everything was 5 out of 5 stars because I love the book. My favorite. Totally recommended. 5 out of 5 stars. If I could read it again, I would. This is one of the books I would reread and reread and reread. So let me show you guys the book. I have my pile right there. But this is the book. One of Us is Lying. I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. This is my first book I read. Like I said, I started reading in mid-September. And this is the book that got me back to, the book that got me back to reading is It Ends With Us by Colin Hoover. I got on Amazon. I haven't read that book yet, but that's a book that got me into reading. But this is the first book I read. Like, this is the first book that seriously got me into reading. No, the book that got me into reading is It Ends With Us. But like the book that made me read, like actually the book that actually made me pick up a book and read was this one. So yeah, One of Us is Lying, 5 out of 5 stars. Like, totally recommend. 10%, 5 out of 5 stars. Would recommend 100%. So okay, the next book I almost dropped my reading journal. So I have to do this with one hand because I'm using my microphone. So everything has to be with one hand nowadays. So guys, after this video, let me show you. I'm gonna do a. I saw this girl on TikTok. She lives in the same place as me. Anyways, I saw her do a vision board, and I want to do that. And I saw someone else do a vision board. This girl did like a vision board wallpaper, right? And this other girl did like a. She took a cardboard thing, poster board, and she did a vision board. But I wanted to do a vision board wallpaper because that's what I did last year. I did a vision board wallpaper for my computer. So I wanted to vision board wallpaper, and I will screen record my screen and show you guys that after this video. I'm gonna film that. So stay tuned for that video, which will probably be up Wednesday. The video that I'm filming is gonna be up tomorrow, Tuesday, 9th, Tuesday, January 9th. And the video that I'm talking about probably go up Wednesday or Thursday. So stay tuned for that, like the vision board video. And then after that, I'm gonna film a video of me organizing my books because I got 4 new books while I was away on my trip, and they don't fit on my card, so I'm gonna reorganize my books. So I'm also gonna film that. So stay tuned for that, which will probably come out next week. Anyways, the next book I read is We Were Liars. That's my second book I read. So basically, I got influenced to read it by TikTok. So thank you, TikTok. My rating for that book was 5 out of 5 stars. At first, I didn't like. Yeah, at first I didn't love the book, but like, like seriously, I hated the book. I was like, I didn't like the book. I hated it. It was the worst book. As I got into the book and I started reading it and everything like that, I was like, I love this book. So yeah, as I got into it more, I started loving it. But first, I hated the book. It was the worst book I ever read, and I wish I never read it. Like when you wish you never read something. Like I don't know, I just hated the book. I like hated it so badly. Like it was the worst book I ever read in my life. But anyways, I'm so happy. So happy. So anyways, We Were Liars. Let me see if I can. Oh, here it is. Sorry, I have a mess on my bed because, like I said, I went back from a trip and I was unpacking some things to show my sister. Anyways, yeah. So We Were Liars. This is the book. 5 out of 5 stars. I one day went to my local bookshop. No, looking for books. Like one does. Like I usually go to my local bookshop before I go to work. I will go there and look for books and see what interests me and if I see any book that I like. Because currently I only read English books. Currently, like that's the only. I don't like reading books in Spanish. I've had to sometimes I've had to like sometimes, because with a book that I'll tell you about later, like sometimes like I've seen sometimes when I go to the bookstore I see books that I really really like but they're only in Spanish, but I really want to read them. So what I do is I buy the book in Spanish and I read it, and if I like the book, if I love it and I want to keep it in my collection, then I will purchase it in English. That's what I do with like books that I really want to read, but I don't cannot find them in English in my bookshop and I only find them in Spanish. I will buy them, read them, and if I love them enough to keep it in my collection, then I will purchase it on Amazon in English. That's what I've been doing recently with books that I really want to read, but cannot haven't been able to find in English. That's what I do. Anyways, We Were Liars. I was lucky to find this book in English. I want to get the sequel, Family of Liars. I want to get it so bad. But yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. I love this book. 5 out of 5 stars for me. Like I said, at first I didn't enjoy the book, but then as I got more into it, I started loving it. And yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. Love it for sure. Okay, the second book. Oh my gosh. Anyways, guys, let me see. This third book. I have to do this with one hand. I'm sorry. It's really hard for me. But the third book is Verity. Oh my god. I have some strong opinions about, if you saw my October wrap up, you know how I feel about Verity. You know. So guys, in case I didn't tell you, I read 10 books in total, which I'm so proud of myself. I'm like literally the proudest. I mean, if I had read from January, I probably would have more. But because I started late, it's fine. It's okay. I read 10 books and I'm proud of myself. This year, hopefully, I can read 24. I've already read 2, so let's see how it goes. But, anyways, Verity, oh my gosh, I gave it a 3, a 4.5 out of 5 stars. You cannot add the point 0.5. I mean, you can, but 4.5 stars out of 5. You want to know why 4 stars out of 5? Because I hated Verity, not the book, the character. I don't know. I just don't like Verity. Let's see what I wrote. So at first I hated the book, but then as I got into it, I started to love it more. Hate Verity, the character. Emphasis on the character. It says it right there, but you can probably not read it because my handwriting is terrible and it sucks. Anyways, but I still love the book. 4 out of 5 stars. Okay. Verity must fucking die. Okay. Verity must fucking die. Okay, go on, sis. Go on. Okay, I was in a rage apparently when I wrote that. But anyways, Verity. This is oh my gosh, I dropped. Anyways, this is one of the few lucky books I was able to find in English on my bookstore. Like, what the heck? What the clearly, what the f? What the fuck? It is one of the books I was able to find in English, and I've been dying. I've seen everyone talk about Verity. I've been dying to read it. And Coho is one of my favorite authors. I read from Coho. I read. Oh my gosh, I read Verity, but I also read another book from her. Yeah, I think I read another book from her, but I cannot remember what other book I read from her. I'll let you guys know. Pretty sure I read another book from her, but I cannot remember. So I have It Ends With Us, I have Verity, and I have Too Late from Colleen Hoover. I think I have another book from her. Anyways, I love Verity, my favorite book. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. 10 out of 10. I mean, 4 out of 5 stars. Sorry. I hate the character, but not the book. I hate Verity, the character, not the book. But the book, yeah, it's an amazing book. I hate the things that Verity goes through, and I hate the things she does. But you have to understand her, kind of. You kind of have to understand her, just a little bit. Not too much, but like you need a little bit of understanding. But anyways, 4 out of 5 stars. Yeah, that's it. Not much to say about the book. If you wanna know for yourself, either watch my October wrap up, or if you don't want spoilers, read the book. Read it. That's all I have to say about it. So I read that book in October. Okay, then let's see. I didn't do a December wrap up because I didn't have time. Like I said, I went to visit some family, and I only read 2 books in December. So I didn't do a wrap up. If I had more time, I would have read more books. But because I was visiting family and stuff, I didn't have time. So I only did an October and November wrap up. But hopefully next year I will do wrap ups each month. Hopefully I'll have more time to read, and I will do wrap ups each month. Anyways, yeah. So my next book, let me see, because I have no clue what my next book is. Okay. Like I said, I'm reading out of my reading journal because I'm using my phone to film, and I cannot pop up my Goodreads, sadly. But if I had an iPad, it would be different, or if I had a camera. But, anyways, thank God I wrote everything on my reading journal. So I have physical copy of what I'm telling you guys. Anyways, okay, Red, White, and Red, Blue. Oh my God. Okay, let's start off. Oh, Red, White, and Red, Blue, Casey Makistan is the author. Makistan, I think is how you call it. I don't know. Romance, LGBT, Red, White, and Blue movie. Basically, I said Red, White, and Blue movie because the movie is what influenced me to watch the book. I heard like the movie had come out. I've seen so many people read the book, so I was like, I want to watch the movie. The same thing that happened with When I Was Nine. I want to watch, but in this case, I want to watch the movie, right? But I don't want spoilers. So what do? I buy the book, I read it, and then I watch the movie. Like, I read the book a couple of like 2 weeks after I watched the movie, 3 weeks after. No, I watched the movie 3 weeks after I finished reading the book. I don't know why it took me so long. But anyways, that's just me. Again, don't know why it took me so long to read the movie, to watch the movie. But anyways, yeah. Oh my gosh, Nicholas Kalitzin and Taylor Perez. I love you guys. I love you. They're my babies. I love the movie. Yeah. If you want to watch the movie, please read the book. Please. Okay. So I'm bisexual myself, so I kind of related, to like, I don't know. It's like they're my comfort characters, and I love them both. I don't care. They're gay and they love each other. Who cares? I love them. Okay. Anyways, Red, White, Red, Blue. Here's my baby, my pride. I got this book, and I got Red, White, Red, Blue on Amazon. I got this book. I got Red, White, Red, Blue. I got The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and then I got like a reading light on Amazon. So I got those 3 things, and this is like the first book that got me to reading. Like, not reading because One of Us is Lang was the first book I read, but like this book got me excited. About reading. So I don't know how long I read this book. It's on my Goodreads. I never added like the dates on my like reading journal. I didn't add the start date and finish date. I didn't add that. I just added my ratings, what I thought of the book, the author, all of that. I never on my Goodreads I do have the date I started it to finish the book. I do have it on my Goodreads, but I don't have it on my journal. But it's fine. Anyways, I'm so excited to get a Kindle. My uncle's wife says I don't need one, but I'm so happy. I really want to get a Kindle, and I'm so happy because when I go traveling, instead of carrying a book with me, I can, if I go like to visit family, if I go to Florida, I can visit my brother or whatever. Instead of getting a book, I can carry my Kindle with me. I can carry my Kindle with me and still read, you know, without having like to carry books or buy books or I can read on my Kindle if I want to read, and that way I don't have to carry books with me, and like I don't have to carry a bunch of books with me, because that would take a lot of space. So if I carry my Kindle with me, I can read. I can still read without having to carry all these books. So that's why I want to get a Kindle. So happy and excited. But I do have to sort something out because I first want to get my printer. I first want to get my printer, this like camera printer. I was gonna get this phone printer, but it didn't work out. But I really want this phone printer. This HP Sprocket printer, and then I'm gonna get my Kindle. So happy, so excited, cannot wait. Okay. Anyways, I still have to organize myself because I have to pay my phone. Okay, okay, I have to organize myself because I have to pay my phone. So I have to see how I'm gonna buy my phone printer because, like I said, I have to pay my phone. So I have to organize myself and see how I'm gonna buy it and how much do I need to, and if I'm gonna have enough money to pay my phone, I'm gonna have to sort things out. But it's fine, it's fine. I got time for that. Okay, red, white, and blue. Please read it. Red, white, and blue. Read it. I'm telling you. 5 out of 5 stars. So it says, loved it so much. Alex Clermont Diaz, my baby, and Prince Henry, loved them both. Prince Henry of Wales are my favorite people ever. 5 out of 5 stars. 10 out of 10 would recommend for sure. Love it. Please read the book. If you want to watch the movie, read the book. That's it. Okay, let's go with the. It's already 16 minutes in. Oh my gosh, I rambled too much. I'm sorry. I rambled too much. I know that. I know I rambled too much. Don't need to say it. I'm sorry. It's just the way things are. Apparently, I don't know much. But anyways, so highly suspicious and fairly cute. Oh my god, 5 out of. Oh, I didn't add my rating for this book. I forgot. I think I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. Oh yeah, it says 5 out of 5 stars for sure. Not my favorite, but still loved it nonetheless. And after I would recommend. So Celine Bangura and Bradley Greamy, please marry me. Okay. Okay, sorry, my mom was interrupting. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying, but highly suspicious and fairly cute. 5 out of 5 stars, for sure. Anyways, let me see. Oh, where? Oh, here it is. This is the book. This is one of the books where like I bought it because the cover was cute. Yeah, this is one of those books. I bought it because the cover was cute. That's mainly it. That's the reason behind it. Bought it because the cover was cute. Not much to say about it, but I like this book. I've never heard of Talia Hebert, but apparently she's a well-known author. She's a New York Times best-selling author, apparently, of her book Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I don't know. Apparently, she's well-known. I mean, to me, she wasn't, but apparently she is. But I don't know. I got this book because, like I said, the cover is pink. Pink is my favorite color. I love this book. 5 out of 5 stars. Not my favorite, but I love it. The chemistry between Celine and Bradley, chef's kiss for sure. Okay, let's continue on because I have a lot of books to go through and I'm getting hungry and my I have to film the video that I told you about the vision board and I have no clue. Like I don't have a vision in my head of what I want my vision board to look like and I have to maneuver that. So anyways, so that's it. Let me see my next book. Which is it? I don't know how. I read 10 books like I told you guys, so this video is gonna be a long one because I read 10 books in 2023. Anyways, Daisy Jones and the Six. Okay, this book. Oh my god, I forgot to add the rating again. I think it was 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. It was a still. It was a still book. It was. It was a POV when you can't understand your own writing. Okay, anyways, it was a great book. Although at the end, I was so afraid that Billy would do something. I'm not sure what it is because you have to find out for yourself. I think I did. I think I included this book in my October wrap up if you want to see what I think of it in more detail. I was afraid that Billy would do something that I didn't want him to do, but he did it. And few, they almost got me there. 5 out of 5 stars, I think. Didn't add the rating, but just added everything. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, this is my favorite. I was debating whether I should read it or not because I've seen people talk about the TV show with like Riley Keough, Elvis Presley's granddaughter, and Lisa Marie's daughter. Anyways, whatever. I've seen people. I was like, do I want to watch it or not? Right? But then I saw they had the Amazon Prime cover at my local bookstore, and I was like, I was gonna get the original cover, but I saw this and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this book a try. And it's Reese's Book Club approved. You know, Reese Witherspoon's Book Club approved. Anyways, I was like, do I read it? Do I not? I want to see. I wasn't interested in seeing the book, like the TV show, but when I saw the Amazon cover, I was like, I'm getting it and giving it a try, and I loved it. I love this book. 5 out of 5 stars, and it's Reese Witherspoon's Book Club approved. So yeah, love it. Okay, okay. Let's move on to the third book. It's a 10/10. We recommend 5 out of 5 stars. Go read it right now if you can. Okay, okay. That's it. I feel like that's a good fair and share. That's like a fair share amount of anyways, of like review. I don't know. Anyways, Heartstopper Volume 3. Heartstopper, I can tell you, forgot to add the rating again. 5 out of 5 stars. Okay. Nick and Charlie are my favorite. This book, I can tell you, I read this book in a day. You wanna know why? Because this book, you can see it right there. Can you see it right there? Oh yeah. You can see it right there. Yeah, you can see it right there. I'm pointing to it. Right there. Yep. Right there, you can see it. Anyways, the reason I read this book in a day is because this book is like a comic type book. So that's how I read it in a day. I cannot wait to get the other. This is the volume 3. I want to get volume 2, volume 1, and volume 4. So I want to get like the boxed set on Amazon. So hopefully I can get it. This was in Spanish, by the way. This was one of the books that I really wanted to read, but I couldn't find it in English, so I got it. This book, like I said, is a comic book type book, so that's why I was able to finish it in one day. But yeah, I love this book. I don't know, I read it in one day, which is crazy to me. Anyways, yeah, I loved it. 5 out of 5 stars for sure. Nick and Charlie are my favorite. Okay, another LGBTQ book which I adore. Okay, I have a bunch of books in here. Like I have a bunch of stuff in my bed. I just want to push everything away and ignore the world. Wait, get interrupted by my mother again. Anyways, yeah, go read it if you. I said I love the book. I like Nick and Charles' relationship. Charles or Charlie? I'm confused. I'm by, so I had to put that on by. Had to put it in there. You cannot read it, but I had to include it in there. Why? Don't ask me. I have no clue. The book was an easy read because, like I said, it's a comic book type book. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Nick and Charlie are cute together. Okay, I don't know what else to say. Okay, whatever. I only have two more, guys. Two more, three more, I think. Okay, no, three more. Yeah. Okay, so the next one is Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. Romance, Enemies to Lovers. TikTok, I think. Again, didn't have the rating for it. So dumb and stupid. Okay, whatever. Anyways, 10 out of 10. So I'm pretty sure I give it a 5 out of 5. 10 out of 10. Best love romance I've ever read. B and Levi are my favorite couple. Big Onyx Wasser and Levi Ward, or as she called him, Dr. Wardas. I love that book. It made me believe in love. Like that book made me believe in love at first sight for sure. Anyways, where do I have? Oh, here it is. Love on the Brain again. I saw this at my local bookstore and I had to grab it. I love Ali Hazelwood. I have Love on the Brain. I have the Love Hypothesis, and then I got the Lost to Love You. I love Lost to Love You. I got the book, and I cannot wait to read those two. But this book, oh my gosh, 5 out of 5, 5 out of 5 stars. Love it for sure. Yes, my favorite. Yeah, go read it. Go snatch it up while you can. If you haven't read it, snatch it up. Open it up and start reading because trust me, girl. Trust me. Once you get to be in Levi's relationship, you won't wanna close the book. I don't know. Anyways, okay, let's see. Because I have two more, I think. Oh yeah, I have two more. But these two don't have anything because I just added them before I started this video. Because I just read this while I was away in my trip, so I couldn't, I didn't have this with me. Anyways, so The Perfect Marriage, Geneva Rose, TikTok recommended me. 5 out of 5 stars. I started it December 26th and finished it December 29th. So you can tell I read it in 5 days. So what I think about The Perfect Marriage. At first, like I loved the book. Like I said, 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. It was a great book, but at the end, Oh my gosh, the book has the biggest plot twist that will leave you like, what just happened? What the literal fuck? That's basically what I felt. I was like, what the literal fuck? Okay? What the literal fuck? Okay, that's how I felt reading the book. Literally. Uh-huh. No. No. Okay, so we're gonna drop that again. Anyways, I felt like, what the little fuck? Like, seriously, that's how I felt reading that book. Like, oh my gosh. Totally recommend it. You know, it has a big plot twist, I will tell you that much. And the last one I have, which I don't even need to open it, I don't have the book with me because my sister, she didn't come with us, but she went to visit family as well. Like, she went to visit my brother as well. And I told her to bring me the book so I could finish it. And when she came back home, because she left earlier than us, my mom gave her the book so she could bring back. And she hasn't unpacked her bag and it's in her bag. So I will post a picture right here somewhere. But it's A Good Girl's Guide to Murder in Spanish. Anyways, 5 out of 5 stars. Peep and Ravi are my favorite. I love that book. I know. 5 out of 5 stars. That book I read December 1st and I finished it and December 24th. It took me 24 days because, like I said, on the 16th, I left for my trip, and I couldn't finish it and stuff. So, 5 out of 5 stars for sure. I love that book. My favorite. Loved it. It. So, yeah, totally recommend. Read it, snatch it, grab it, do whatever you need to do, but read that book. I have the two other books in the series. I have the second book, Desaparecen para Expertos. I think it's called Good Girl, but yeah, Good Girl Bad Blood. I have the second book, which I cannot wait to read. Cannot wait for that. Stay tuned, because I will do a reading vlog soon. And then I have the third book, Venganza para Víctimas, Good as Dead. Cannot wait. My favorite, my favorite. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Those are all the 10 books I read in 2023. If you guys want to see more videos like this, more book content, give this video a humongous thumbs up. Subscribe down below so you can be part of the hashtag Chanty Squad. Comment down below hashtag Chanty Squad so you can be part of the next shout out. Join on your hashtag post notifications so when you send my videos. Follow my socials, there is on the screen. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go eat now and then I'm gonna film the vision board video that I told you about. So yeah, guys, that's it for me today. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Peace out.